Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Angels Always Win 444. So today we're going to be doing, whoops. Today we're going to be doing a daily energy draw. This time I'm going to shuffle and just see what we get as we go. This message might be a little bit different than the previous guidance ones. Like I said, this is a daily energy one. It is timeless, so whenever you feel drawn to click on it, that is most likely when it will resonate for you. And like I always say, if it applies to your situation, take it. If it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. You're not going to pick up someone else's baggage, right? Right. Okay. So we have just some ocean waves playing in the background and some seagulls because I really just want to go on vacation already. I just want to go. I just want to go. I just want to go. Alright, so this is an energy reading for, today is currently May 2nd. It feels like really pretty. Yesterday I spent most of the day editing videos because I kind of had like a mix-up when I was uploading. So today is about actually filming some again. So that's why I figured it'd be fun to kind of like get to experiment. Or not get to experiment, but like, you know, if you guys just hang out and draw cards with me. Okay, so while we wait, I'm trying to light the incense stick, but I have the window open, so it's really, it's blowing the flame out. Oof, it's going. Alright, so, dear God, my divine team, archangels, our ascended masters, or spirit guides, we call upon you now. We thank you for clearly guiding us and answering these questions. We ask that all of our readings with these cards be accurate and specific and bring blessings to everyone involved. Please help us to stay centered in our higher selves so that we may clearly see, hear, feel, and know the divine messages that wish to emerge through these readings. I ask that you stay by our side and that you watch over us during this reading, ensuring that only God's love and wisdom speak. I invite the presence of Holy Loving Spirit to bring help and healing here. May divine love bless, guide, protect, and inform us. May pure inspiration and divine love guide this experience and bring wisdom to my heart, soul, mind, body, and spirit, and bring blessings and guidance to all, along with love, prosperity, and abundance for all of you guys. Just a ton of love, a ton of joy, a ton of peace, serenity, wish fulfillment for your highest good, right? Don't want you guys wishing for some bad stuff. Okay, so we're gonna be doing we're just gonna see where we go, okay? Alrighty. So you guys, I created a grass patch and it's under my feet. I created it because it was either going to be that or like sand, but I couldn't find my gallon of sand that I had from like some beach I went to. I'm going to move you guys, so please, motion sickness, look away. Okay. Sorry guys. This is so small. This is just going to be a chaotic reading, I feel, because this is all over the place. Alright, it's a hot mess. It's not a hot mess. It's a beautiful, 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 gorgeous day outside right now, though, because it's like 60-some degrees. Yeah, it's kind of really cool. Okay, so I did shuffle the cards already, but we'll just do a really quick one. Alright. Alright, hold on. Oh, I do apologize for shaking you guys. I don't know if anyone else gets motion sickness like I do, but I can't. I watched this is oddly tying in. I watched the movie Quarantine when I was little, and I watched it in the theaters, and I had to like literally sprint out of the theater, and I went to the bathroom and I just started throwing up because I couldn't do it. And I didn't realize, that was the first time I ever realized that like I really can't do those films. Like I knew I had motion sickness, but it was never to the point where I couldn't watch a movie. And then I was little, not little, but like I was in high school, and I just remember like, oof, it hit me. And once it hit me, it was like full on, just, I was sick. And I think I went back into the movie, but I want to say like I probably just went back in to take a nap because I don't think I could like keep watching it anymore. Okay, so Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for us today? Alright, so we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So it's the end of some type of sneaky, deceptive behavior. Ooh, we have the Empress in reverse. So, and we did shuffle them, so let's see. Oh. What? Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have Justice upright. Oof. And we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. So what I'm kind of feeling is like the end of some sneaky, deceptive behavior. The end of... Because the Empress is usually the embodiment of all of the queens. She's nurturing, she's mother, she's creation, she's bold in who she is. And then, but the end of a sneaky behavior towards her? Or is it her? Spirit, why is the Seven of Swords here in reverse? Why is the Seven of Swords here in reverse? Seven. It's not like fully out. Do I take it? Oh. So I feel like this is the end of sneaky behavior being done towards the Empress. Or it's the end of the sneaky behavior that she was doing, because it's not very Empress-like if you're like being deceptive or sneaky, or... And remember, deception is also like... It's how we perceive something. It's like she's not deceiving herself anymore. That's why she's upside down, because by deceiving herself, she's fooling herself. Like you, and one of the embodiments of the queens is the Queen of Swords, and she's all about truth, and she'll like cut you. So it's almost like the end of self-deception right there. And with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, I feel like it's the end of that cycle. Like it's a closing to this cycle. It's a closing to the self-deception. It's the closing of the self-deception, self-belittlement, self-sabotaging. It's the end of a self-sabotaging behavior towards the Empress. And then we have Justice stepping in here. Ten of Swords is like, it's the worst pain you can ever feel. But also with the Ten of Swords being in reverse, it's like that is the worst pain you will ever feel. So from here on out, it's like the worst is behind you with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Like that pain, it got as bad as it was gonna get. And with the Justice, it's calling in. Yeah, because Justice has the Sword of Truth, if you can see right there. The Justice is holding the Sword of Truth, along with the scales of, I was going to say scales of time, scales of balance, like rebalancing out the situation. The Ace of Cups in reverse, though. Let's see, and why is the Ace of Cups in reverse? Holy Spirit, why is the Ace of Cups in reverse? I feel like those landed upright and then they went upside down, so. Upright or upside down? We're going to read them upside down. Okay. Okay. So we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Six of Wands, or Seven of Wands in reverse. If you guys see the paint, it's from my marker, because I wanted them to have like the gilded gold. The Ace of Cups in reverse. I don't feel like Justice didn't let this cup in, but I feel like there's a rebalancing going on. where this cup didn't come in, because I feel like this cup was gonna, yes, it was gonna be like an overflowing love coming in, but at the same time it was gonna be, she wasn't in her power, so she was thinking of the breadcrumbing and she was defensive. But now with both of them in the reverse, it's like the end of that super guarded behavior, like your walls are down. Because you know that this isn't going to come in for you. Because you know you're done with the fuckery, you're done with the bullshit, you're done with the breadcrumbs. You're not going to allow that kind of behavior to come in. If someone comes back in, it's going to be balanced out. Only balanced situations are going to be allowed to come back in. And you're done being so defensive against those breadcrumbing situations, because you know that by truly stepping into who you are, by truly knowing who you are, by not deceiving yourself anymore about, because an empress wouldn't deceive herself. So by closing out this cycle, this karmic cycle that you had going of self-sabotage and self-deception and belittlement, and the doubts and the fears, letting them go over and like run over your mind, and like I said, you went through a hell right here. And what it is, and remember, energy is whatever you want it to be. So if you want, ooh, there's a phone call. Yes, bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups. Just saying. So yes, so by closing out this cycle, it's like you're finally able, this is like moving forward. It's like you're finally, you're not scared. You're putting your guards down. You know that, like I said, you're, I'm not going to, it's like repeating myself, but it's like you're finally putting your guards down, because you know that your energy, because you've raised your vibration, you close out the cycle, you've elevated your vibration. You know that this shit, it's not even gonna, it can't even touch you. It can't even come in for you. It can't even try to come in, because you, like, it's almost like your angels call it out before it even comes in. So you see it coming, like you know it's coming. And then, like I said, 10 of Cups, complete emotional fulfillment is at the bottom of the deck. All right, what do we have? Queen of Cups, she's kind of like sideways. So it's like, we're taking her in the upright. Or it's the decision. It's the decision. Are you, when this cycle closes out, if this is for someone, if this hasn't happened yet, then this is for you. You need to close out the cycle of self-sabotage and deceiving yourself. Oh my goodness, and I didn't even notice that she turned up too. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so for whoever this is, it's like you have the option. You have the option right now of closing out the cycle if you haven't done so. If you have, and I think that's why she came out sideways, because it's like, if you haven't, then you need to focus on your loving yourself. You need to let love back into the situation. You need to stop being so cold, because like in reverse, it's pretty much like she's just frigid, like not nurturing. She's still a queen, right? She's like, you're still in there. You're still in there. You need to make the decision. What do you want? Do you want the wheel to keep turning for you, or do you want to stay stuck? Stop deceiving yourself. Be honest with yourself. So it's like, it's up to you what you want to decide. Do you want to bring love into the situation? Therefore, you know, you're slowly regaining your queen energy back, because you have to work through it. You have to work through each queen energy, right? So it's like you have to, and know when to use it. With the Queen of Cups, I feel like it wasn't used properly, because you were deceiving yourself about this Ace of Cups that was going to come in for you, but you were scared of it. So that's why these two were here. You didn't want the breadcrumbing. You're so defensive. You were guarding it so much because you were deceiving yourself. You were scared it was going to be another karmic cycle repeating itself. But the thing is, once you finally have closed out a karmic cycle and truly learned the lesson from it, and in this one, it's like self-love. It's learning to love yourself again, learning how to choose love. It's like once you have done that, the cycle will close out, like a soul cycle will close out for you. Yeah, and I feel like justice had to step in, because it was like, we see you working on this. We see you addressing the cycle. We're going to help you. And that's, for me right now, justice is strongly speaking as discernment. Like the balance and the truth. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I'm pretty sure she was in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You have to put the hard work in. It's kind of, is what I'm getting. You have to put the hard work in. she came out over the Queen of Cups. So it's like you have to put in the hard work to free yourself from that deception, to make that decision, to close out that cycle. Why is the Queen of Pentacles? Now we have the Knight of Pentacles. We're taking him in the upright. By putting in this hard work here, you're calling in a new, sorry I didn't show you guys. You have the Knight of Pentacles over here. You're calling in a new offer. Someone is slowly advancing towards you. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here? Yeah. Because you have the Eight of Cups. You're walking away. But someone is coming towards you. You have the Knight of Pentacles coming in here. It's a very steady nobleman, if you think of it. It's like the true knight is coming towards you with an offer, a tangible offer, like a physical 3D offer, because you chose to leave behind something that was unfulfilling to you. You chose to walk away from a situation. Like, you chose to walk away from this, you know, sneaky behavior that you had, your karmic cycles that you were closing out. You've realized that they're closed out, that justice is coming in your favor. And it's like you chose to walk away because you knew that, like, the worst is behind you. You're stepping into the unknown right here. It's like you know that the worst is behind you, so you're like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. If that was the worst it was gonna get, and I lost, you know, that, and no, this is a different message, and it's like, if that was the worst it was gonna get, and I lost that cup of love that I had overflowing for someone because they were breadcrumbing, because I was constantly on guard with them and they were constantly on guard with me, if that's the worst it's gonna get, I'm walking away. I'm walking into the unknown. I'm gonna walk away into the unknown. I'm gonna work on me. I'm gonna retreat. Those cups, those 8 cups, they just weren't cutting it anymore. It wasn't the complete, like, the idea that you truly had for the Ace of Cups, it was like an unrequited love. That person was not completely emotionally fulfilling you, or that situation wasn't completely emotionally fulfilling you, because you felt like you were being breadcrumbed, because you felt there was a third party situation. And if you look at the scales, this is supposed to be about rebalancing the scales, but it's one person trying to rebalance the scales for 2 people. And it's like, no, justice came in and was like, I'm the fucking alpha. I am the supreme. I will balance this shit out. Don't try to do my job. Like, clearly you're doing it improperly. You're giving more to one than to the other. And it's like, and you were just so guarded all the time. And it's like, no. Alright, what else do we have? And then we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this situation was unfulfilling to you. And I almost feel like you hit rock bottom too, because of the pain that this situation put you in. And it wasn't necessarily that the pain put you there, but it was like you had things on top of things on top of things piling up for you. And it's like you hit rock bottom financially. Like, this feels like a past energy. Like, this is what happened. And you're choosing, like I said, you chose, whichever one resonates with you, remember? You chose to walk away because you're like, this was unfulfilling to me. I can't do this. I'm not doing this. Like, I hit rock bottom, and that's when you hit me the hardest. Like, why? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you know? Why, you know, why kick someone when they're down already? Like I said, he's coming in saying, oh, I'm going to rebalance the scales. And it's like he's breadcrumbing one, and the other one's not getting the equal amount of pentacles, right? So it's like, you literally kicked me when I was down. You came in saying you're like this knight in armor, like shining armor, like you're going to rebalance everything, you're going to be fair, it's going to be fair. And then you were breadcrumbing me and giving more to someone else. And that's why your guards went up. That's why your guards went up, because you went through hell. But this situation is over. It's closing out. You chose you. You chose to close out that karmic cycle of the sneaky behavior, the deceptive behavior, the breadcrumbing, the fucking defense is always up, the swords in your back. You chose to walk away from that cup of love because that cup of love was deceptive. It wasn't the real thing. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. It was a situation that just was not doing it for you anymore, and it, like, they kicked you when you were down. Keep going, Holy Spirit. All right, we have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So again, I'm strongly feeling that, like, you chose to walk away from this because it was like, there was no justice in this situation. You thought you had, like, a king coming in, and you were just dealing with a little like a fuckboy. Like, that's the energy I'm getting from this Knight of Wands. And usually you want it to be something great, you know, and you thought it was going to be prosperous. You thought this abundance was coming in with this person, and it wasn't. It wasn't, because the true knight is still over here slowly dragging his ass, right? And he's not dragging his ass. He's calculating. He's logical. He's grounded. He knows it's going to be a journey, so he's like, I'm not going to sprint on my horse and kill it in the first 5 miles. Like, I need this horse to last. I need this pentacle to make it all the way there, so I'm going to be resourceful. I'm going to watch my budgeting. I'm going to, like, try. Like, it's a long journey. And this knight knows that. And he knows that he needs to, like, it's okay for him to take his time, is what he knows. Because this Knight of Wands was, like, rushing in fuckboy style, and he's like, I'm going to offer you everything. I'm going to give you everything. I am abundant. I'm going to give you my cup of love. It's running over for you. And it's like, no. That was just a knight. That fiery passion, seriously, it's just, I'm strongly just getting, like, the F-boy energy. Or girl. F-girl, whichever one. However this resonates for you. Holy Spirit. What else do you have? I, like, caught both of them, so I don't really know. I caught all 3 of them. Okay, let's see what they say. Yeah. We have the 6 of Swords. You chose to leave. To calmer waters. You have the Tower. You avoided this. Or, like I said, it hit you. This is like the realization of the worst is behind me. It was horrible and it was awful. But it's like, I'm choosing to leave. I'm choosing to go to calmer waters. You know, oh. I never realized there's a little child. This is, oh my God. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a little child right there. Like the mom, the child, and whoever that is. And that's the thing, is you don't know who this is. You don't know who's coming in. So this is like, if you have children, it's like you chose to just take your child and protect your child, and you are moving on to calmer waters. And it's like a protector. This is like a protector to me. This is like, this could be the knight. It's a friend. It's a protector saying, I'm going to get you there. I will ensure you have safe passage across these waters, is what I'm hearing. It's like God saying, like, I will ensure you have safe passage over these waters. Yeah, because then it's like, I'm taking you away from this. This is over. The worst is behind you. It's over. It's the rebirth. It's the rebirth. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, this is the rebirth of a new cycle. It's like, it's the end of this. It's the end of the 4 of Pentacles. It's the end of, like, the stingy energy. It's the end of me from this person. And now it's about you. It's you coming into your Queen of Cups energy. It's you embodying that love again. It is you healing. It is you transcending. It is the rebirth of you. Because even though you lost everything, you hit rock bottom here, you found a way to make it through. You're growing. You know you have to put, you had to put that hard work in there, but you know that there are better waters waiting for you. Oh my gosh, you guys, and how crazy that we have our waves playing. I never play waves, but how crazy that it's like the stillness of the water lulls you, it calms you, it brings you your peace and your prosperity back. Like, you're in this boat and you're just listening to it, because you know that the person is experienced that's guiding the boat. They know where they're going. They want to keep you safe, you and your child safe, or you and your family safe. Like you are divinely being protected as you go. And meanwhile, it's like you get to enjoy the sound of the birds now. You get to enjoy the sound of the water now. It's that peace, it's that feeling of I am free. I am leaving all that bullshit behind me. I know my truths. I'm taking my facts. I'm seeing a situation for what it really is. And I am moving on to calmer waters. Wow. Spirit, what else do you have for us? I feel like that one wasn't ready. Like, I feel like I just gripped it wrong. Holy Spirit. The King of Pentacles. Okay, so to me, the King of Pentacles in reverse, speaking very loudly to me that was, like I said, it was that F-boy energy that came in. It was the King of Pentacles who turned out to not be the king. He wasn't the king. He was a freaking little knight. He was a little F-boy. He made you this guarded energy. This cup of love he offered was not what it seemed. It wasn't a true cup of love running over. And if it was, he blocked it out. He blocked it out by breadcrumbing you. He kept it to himself is what I'm feeling. He kept the true cup of love to himself. And it's almost like he gave you like like you thought he was giving you the truth and it wasn't. You thought he was giving you his heart and he wasn't. He gave you enough to keep you strung along. He was defending himself. He wasn't sharing his abundance. It's like, and that's the situation that you close out from though. Holy Spirit. Yeah, Eight of Wands. It would be usually, Eight of Wands is usually rapid communication coming in. Or like a rapid intensity coming in. And it's like, you just don't even want that anymore. You just don't even care if that communication ever comes in from him. You don't care if, like, it's the peace you feel when you just completely heal from a situation or you just completely let it go. You don't even care. And that's like the beauty in all of this. That's where the justice is coming in, where it's like the scales tipped in your favor to where you were released from a situation that wasn't going anywhere. And that's where, like, karma is going to kick in for him, because he's going to be like, well, she's going to want to know the truth. Ha ha ha, I can keep stringing her along. And it's like, no. Because you chose to walk away. You chose to leave to calmer waters. And she has, she has her hood up. She's not looking back. She's done. She, he, whatever energy exchange, remember? And you just don't even care. You are done. It's the end of waiting for that communication to come in, to clear up the air about that third party situation, or to clear up the air about the breadcrumbing, or to tell me why you acted like that. It's like you just don't even fucking care anymore. You don't fucking care. Because your heart's been liberated. The truth has been seen. The scales are rebalancing. Let's see what this night over here, or where. Let's see where we keep going. Holy Spirit, what else do you have for us? Holy Spirit. Oh. Okay, so Four of Swords is usually you healing, you recuperating, you recharging. And in the reverse, I'm getting that, especially landing on these two, it's like you healed from it. Because you're done. Like I said, you're just done. It's not even a situation that triggers you enough to where you're like, oh, I need to heal now. It's like, you're just done. Like, when it comes back up, you have a moment. Yes, you have a tiny moment of, like, it's like not a remorse. It's not a regret. It's like, you have, like, an awe moment. Like, aw. And you might cry for a minute, but then that's like your old energy and you understand that it needs to purge out. So you just kind of let it happen for a second. And then when you're done, it's like, wow, I'm so much stronger. Like, you realize how much stronger you are and how much more healed you are when those triggers come up. And like I said, you're just done. You're moving away. You don't care. Not that you don't care, but you have transcended a situation that had a hold on you, that had its grips in your heart and your soul and your body and your mind, and it's like, and you came out of it. You're done with it. Oh my goodness, what just flew out? Yeah, you guys, so beautiful. It's the end of being stuck in your head, because you have the Eight of Swords right here. It's the end of holding yourself hostage. It's the end of holding your thoughts hostage. It's the end of self-deception. It's the end of self-sabotage. It's the end of self-imprisonment, because you were imprisoning yourself waiting for this communication that wasn't going to come in. You were imprisoning yourself waiting for this like action to come in that never came in. You were imprisoning yourself and you weren't making a decision, or yeah, that's for someone. With the Two of Swords in reverse, it's like you chose. You see the situation for what it is now. You took the blindfold off. Because in both of these, she's blindfolded in the upright, right? But it's like taking off the blindfold. Standing up, what I just saw was like, you're holding your swords, and it's like, ooh, you guys, look. Yep, the moon. This came up too. So, the moon in the upright. But what I'm saying, okay, I'll get to that in 1 second. With this one, yeah, so see how there's a moon right there, like the crescent moon, and then we have a full moon here. So I know usually the moon is about like things in the dark, the deception, the lack of clarity. But this is her, like I said, it was someone sitting down. Yeah, the Chariot. Okay. It was someone sitting down, you had your swords drawn, and then all of a sudden you're like, why the fuck am I holding these swords still? Why the fuck am I still seeing that these are my only two options? Like, the fuck? And then it's like, you just drop the swords. You stand up, you just drop the swords, and you take your blindfold off, and you see now. You see where the deception was. You see where the secrets were. And you just like, where you've come to realize something. Because you're just done. Or you're seeing that, like, you're done holding yourself hostage. You're done being a prisoner of your own mind. And then it's like, the other message I'm seeing is like the crescent moon to the full moon. It's the completion of this cycle, like the closing out of this cycle. Like, it's the growth. You know how the moon has phases. This is like the realization that life has its phases. It's letting go of, like I said, the self-sabotaging, the deceitful behavior, the cup of love that just was not a fucking real cup of love. Like, and if it was, you don't even care to know anymore, because this fucking King of Pentacles didn't step it the fuck up. He never came forward. And then with the Chariot at the bottom, it's like about action. But also, it's like the Chariot coming in. But I'm seeing, again, the balance between the two Sphinxes. And it's like a true gentleman is coming in. Or a true divine person is coming in. A true divine partner is coming in. Holy Spirit, what other? Ace of Wands. The universe is offering you a new passionate start in something to take with you, or that you're like, it's coming with you through this journey. Like, the universe is offering you a new passionate start, an idea. He's still coming. Your Knight of Pentacles is still coming over here. But like I said, he's working through stuff too, right? And he knows it's going to be a long journey, so he's taking it day by day, step by step. 1, 2, 1, 2, right? When you know it's going to be a long walk, you're just like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Just take the next step. Just take the next step. And with the Ace of Wands being offered to you, it's like, here's your new idea. It's like the universe saying, we're really sorry that didn't work out, that wasn't the true love. We did protect you as much as we could through it, but you had to learn that lesson on your own. And it's like, and here's your beautiful, new, bright, beautiful idea that's going to prosper. What else? Yeah. And for a lot of you, it has to do with your intuition. This prosperous thing coming in for you, it could be because you learned so many lessons, you now have learned how to calculate, like, discernment. And again, it's like the balancing, the black and white, like the, so this is like the twin flame card. Is one of the readers, she's like, it's my twin flame yin and yang baby or something. But she says it in, like, obviously such a cute way. I didn't say it the best. But it's like your intuition is like, it's coming in. Like I said, you learned discernment, you learned how to use your intuition with all of this. You learned how to see that it was you keeping yourself bound. It was you only seeing those two truths and not seeing anything else. But you didn't realize that, like, you were keeping yourself bound until you decided to just stand up, drop the swords, and take off the blindfold. And that was you using your intuition kicking in, saying, hey, like, you know the truth. And even if you don't know the truth, you know the truth may never come. So those are, like, those are other options, you know. And it's like, you realize that. It was the realization of that. It was the realization of what was hidden. You used to think, oh, they're going to come in, or like, oh, I'm going to have to wait longer. And those are your only two options. It's like, in reality, your intuition was like, they will never fucking tell you. You may never know the truth. You are keeping yourself bound. Let yourself go. The universe is bringing you something better in. Holy Spirit. Yeah, again, over here. This fucker. Oh my gosh, you guys. This. Like, the energy from this is, like, starting to, like. It's just so manipulative on this side. You realized you were being juggled. Two of Pentacles. You realized someone was, like, juggling you and someone else. This supposable F-boy, King of Pentacles, fake dude, you saw that he wasn't making the decision, so you made it for him. You made the decision by walking away, because you don't entertain this third-party little crummy bullshit. So strongly getting that. You know, you're just like, fuck this. I'm not, if I am not the only option, then I am not the option for you, and you are not my option. Like, if someone is going to sit there and really just be like, well, do I want her or do I want her? Or do I want him or him? Or do I want this situation or this situation? Like, if you honestly have to sit there and contemplate that, then you do not know how to use your heart. You do not know how to use it. You do not know how to use your discernment in a situation. You are not a king. You are a knight. You are not the king. You are just the Khan. Oh my God, how does she say it? Yeah, it's a song. It's like, you are not the king. You are just the Khan. Spreading from... Oh my God. You are not the king. You are just the Khan. And then it talks about, like, spreading your seed from which the generations will be born. The emphasis you place on the space between your legs shows just the kind of, the emphasis you place on the space between your legs, on the space you keep your tail, shows just how bad the economy will fail, or generations will fail. I'm really hearing that's just what I'm strongly hearing. You are not a king, you are just a Khan. This was someone who was using, it's almost like the F-boy energy. They were using their wand, and it's like They just like were going around pretty much just impregnating people, just spreading their seed to have the seed, you know. But it's like, no. Oh my gosh, this is like a yucky, like disgusting energy feel for this. But it's just like, there are people that think that like that. They're just like, oh, I'll have a baby. Oh, I'll have a baby. Oh, I'll have a baby. But like, they're not parents. They should not ever have babies. They are children walking around with a king's wand. Like, no. You are not a king. You are just a con. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have to play that for you guys now because I'm like very strongly hearing it. So hold on. And I want you guys to hear it because it's like kind of funny. You are not the king. You are just a con. Oh my gosh. Oh man, now I have to remember what it's even called. You are not the king. You are just a con, from which the generations will be born. The emphasis you place on the space you keep your tail shows just how bad our economy will. Oh my gosh, what is it called? Okay, hold on. I'm looking, you guys. But oh my gosh, it's like, oh, it's like, it's speaking so loudly right now. Is it this one? No. No, it's not that. You are not the king. Just a con. Oh my goodness. Come to me. What song is this? Oh. Listen.
You are not a king. You are just a pawn, scattering the seeds from which the masses will be born. The emphasis you place on the space you put your tail shows just the kind of weakness that would cause a race to fail. Where did you get it in your head that the value you possess was determined by efficiency of taking off my dress? Huh? Who taught you what it means to be a man? Don't blame the absence of a father, blame the absence of a plan. Blame the system that would have you drugged and sexing off for sport. Blame the rich when you steal, then when they catch you, blame the court. Blame the girls that told you yes, blame the girl that told you no. Blame the girl that was your mother, blame it on the way you grow. So many things you have the opportunity to use as your excuse when you lose. But what if all you had to do to win was to learn from the example of the king? But he don't love highly, always on the low, heart over full, but he don't want it to show. He don't love highly.
Wow. Yep. That's for someone. That's amazing though. That's like, oof. Damn. That's exactly like, oh my god, you guys, it's 11:11. No, just kidding. It's 11:41, but I saw 11:11. It still kind of counts because technically, again, it's the illusion. It's the illusion. You thought it was 11:11. You thought this was your twin flame. You thought this was your partner. You thought this was your divine partner, and it's like it's an illusion because of the background you set to it. Because the only reason I couldn't see the 11:11 was because it looked like 11:11, but where the 4 is at on my phone, it was darker. Or it was lighter in one spot, so it cut off the part of the 4, and it's like that illusion. Like you thought it was 11:11, but it's like you thought it was your partner. You thought it was the one. You thought it was your twin flame. You thought it was your yin yang baby, and it's like it wasn't. It was the deception. It was an illusion. It was like someone perfectly set somewhere in your life at the exact right time with the exact right behavior with the exact right, like, background for you, where you needed help, you were hurt, you were down, and instead of them helping you and being the true alpha divine male, they kicked you. And that is when you realized that this deceptive fucking piece of shit behavior right here is not your divine master. It is not your divine partner. It is not your divine anything. This was a karmic lesson. Karmic energy. Could this person possibly step it up one day? We don't even give a fuck. We left, right? We walked away right here. Wow. Pero wow. Pues wow. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's close this out. Spirit. Oh. Alright. Spirit said, I still have a lot to say. You're not closing this out on me. Oh my god, like 3 of them fell down here. I thought it was 2. Again, the deception. Okay. These 3. Again. Okay, hold on. You guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Any more down there? No. Alright, let's see. What do we got? We have Wounded Warrior, 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands in reverse. That's done. We're not the Wounded Warrior. We're not playing the Wounded Warrior anymore, right? Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. We're done. We know the war is over. Wounded Warrior in the upright. It's the Wounded Warrior, right? He doesn't know the war has ended. So he's still standing guard. In reverse, we know the fucking war ended. We know the war ended. I'm strongly hearing that. Like, we know the war ended. We know it's over. We know that the worst is behind us. We know the war is over. We no longer have to stand guard at a place that's not even going to be attacked anymore. Because this person knows better than to try to even come back in with their fuckery and their bullshit. Because they know that you will cut them. I apologize for that. And you have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. With this, I'm getting, and it came out with the Hermit. It's like, with this, I'm getting that you put the hard work in. Because upright, it's you put the hard work in, right? You went in, you became the Hermit to find the knowledge that you needed from within. And it's like, with this in reverse, I'm getting, you did put in the work already. You already put the work in by going, and you put the work in is what I'm hearing. You put the work in, you get to relax for a minute. And for those of you who haven't put the work in to heal yourself from the situation, you have to put the work in. You have to put the hard work in. The effort. You have to put the effort in to go within and heal yourself. So, that was what I got over there. And then this landed over here on him. Like, on right here. And so we have Strength in reverse. 5 of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. All in reverse. That feeling of being left out in the cold because of the situation, the lack of strength to walk away from the situation, the lack of strength to see the deception, the lack of strength to see that this wasn't a true king. This King of Swords was not being honest. He was not in his regal, royal place. Again, another king upside down. You're seeing the situation for what it is. Like, this deceptive little crummy, left in the cold energy, false king that you know is not going to step it the fuck up and come forward with that truth. You know it's not coming. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Is like, you know that this King of Swords isn't going to step it up. He's not going to come forward, and he's not going to speak truth. He's not going to balance this out, because he is not the one who needs to, he's not capable of balancing the situation. Only God is. Only Divine Spirit is. Only the Alpha Supreme Authority over all can balance this out. And it's going in your favor. Because this person over here lacks the strength. They lack the courage. They lack the courage. They lack the courage to make the decision. They lack the courage to defend your heart. They lack the courage to defend you from a third party. This is a coward. This is very cowardly energy over here. It's the cowardly lion. What was the lion missing? The lion was missing courage. The lion was missing courage. It's the cowardly lion. It's the cowardly lion who couldn't speak his truth. cowardly lion who couldn't speak his truth. Alright. One more card, Spirit. Do you guys see this? Judgment. And who did I say was the only person who could bring justice to the situation? Was the Alpha, the Omega, the Supreme Divine Authority. And we get Judgment to close out the whole thing. This was all a lesson. This was, like I said, just the right person placed at the right time of your life with the right situations behind you to trick you. But the lesson you needed to learn was trusting your intuition to see the deception for what it really was, to see the truths that weren't coming to the surface. This was like you needed to learn how to use your discernment. You needed to realize that you are the one in control of your queen energies, and you need to embody them. You need to defend your own. That's what I'm hearing. You needed to learn how to defend your own. And Judgment finally called it out on this situation, and was this angel, divine intervention, had it. Again, the lady, the baby, and the man. Lady, baby, man that we're leaving over here, right? The lady, the baby, and the man. And this is like, again, you still have this knight coming towards you. But meanwhile, what I'm seeing too is this knight is coming towards you, but you are facing away. You're focused on this. You're focused on this new idea. You're focused on this new passion. You're focused on this new love that you don't even care. Like, not that you don't care, but you don't even see him, right? Because your idea is so fulfilling. You stand on your own now. You trust your intuition. If you know he's coming, you know he's coming. You're like, I don't care. You'll show up when you're meant to show up, right? Because you know that Judgment, and it's blaring towards her too. So Judgment was called on this whole situation for this feminine energy. It's obviously blaring on everyone, but like, oh, and you know what? Oh no, because okay, what I first saw was that he was praying, whereas they have the baby and her have their arms wide open. This person here, like I said, praying to rebalance the situation, is coming to the realization that it's not them that can ever rebalance this. It is divine intervention. It is God. It is spirit, and only they can call it. This person's going to have an ego death. They need to have an ego death. Otherwise, this cycle is going to keep repeating for them with a different person. They need to have the realization. They need to find the courage. They need to find their strength. They need to find their truth. They need to put the hard-ass work in that it takes to redeem themselves. Not just to you if they ever come back, because we don't even care. We don't even care about this energy. This fucking loser energy, we don't even care about it. The only way they can redeem themselves to divine is going to be by changing themselves, by dropping that energy, by dropping that behavior. But the Judgment angels have had it. They're calling the justice. They're balancing the scales out. They're bringing truth to the situation. Okay, so we're going to do some love whispers. And we'll see what kind of energy outcome we have for this, okay? Well, I mean, the outcome is obviously in your favor. We know that. We see that already, right? Because we can see that whoever's energy this is over here, you kept working. You kept being who you were. You kept trying to stay in your light. And Divine saw that. Divine saw your patience. That's what I feel too. Divine saw how patient you were in the situation, and they're like, this fuckboy energy isn't doing shit. Let's see, what do we have for our beautiful Divine? We're going to call this the feminine energy. This is masculine. Exchange it as you feel necessary. Remember, divine masculine energy exists in all of us. Divine feminine energy exists in all of us. It's just whichever one is predominantly existing at the time within that person, right? Holy Spirit, that wasn't right. Holy Spirit. A message for our viewers. Remember, if this isn't your situation, leave it. Don't pick up someone else's baggage. When you watch tarot readings, any oracle readings, shield yourself and only allow unconditional love to come in. Yep. So we have, oh, you guys, appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Number 33. It's angels around you. This situation literally was all set up as an opportunity to find love, to grow love for yourself, within yourself, for the people around you, for the people who truly appreciate you. As much as going through this type of thing hurts, my throat hurts a lot right now. Oof, that truth had to come out, you guys. As much as having to find all this, having to go through this situation hurt, it truly, it's like, 33 is also like prayers answered, right? So it's almost like this was as worse as this is as bad as it was going to get. And now it's like your prayers are being answered. Your angels are listening to you because they see that you waited, that you were patient. They saw that you were patient with yourself. They saw you were patient with the person, with your children, with people around you, with all of the situations that were piling up on you. They saw that you were patient. They saw that you persevered. They saw that you kept fighting. They saw that your light was still on. They saw that you were able to turn your heart light back on. And it's like, and now they're like bringing your answers in. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Number 13, divine, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. Number 13. It's like your miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. We're keeping that one. Everything has its gift. Even the situation. The gift was finding yourself. Finding your queen energy. Finding your strength. Finding you're trusting your intuition, like the beautiful gift of intuition. And it's like, and now you're on a prosperous new venture that spirit is like, I'm going to guide you through this. I will be your intuition. I will be your angel. I will be the inner voice you hear on this project. I will guide you. I will speak through you. I will bring these miracles and blessings to you. I have seen you work, my child. I have seen the strength you've put out for other people. And I appreciate it. And this is like, this is divine saying, like, express your love through actions. It's like, this is divine saying, like, I saw the love you were trying to put into a situation that was dying. I saw the love you were trying to put into a situation that was killing you. I saw the love you were trying to put into yourself at a time when you didn't want to. I saw your actions, and they spoke loudly to me of love, of who I am, because they say God is love. Love is God, right? If we can feel love, we are experiencing divine. If we can give love, we are giving that divine, beautiful energy out to other people. And it's like, we are all interconnected, right? Even this crummy person over here, we're all interconnected, but being strong enough to bring love into a toxic situation, that takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of courage, a lot of patience. It takes a lot of like wisdom and knowledge, because you have to know when to use it, you know? And some people just aren't strong enough to do that yet. Like I said, if this person gets their shit together, maybe, you know, divine will help them out too, obviously, right? Because divine loves us all. We're all love. But it's like, they have to redeem themselves in God's eyes. And remember, God loves everyone, even this person and their shitty energy, but they're like, seriously, like, get your shit the fuck together. Get your shit the fuck together over there. Alright, so we got our angel whispers, and then we're going to do a... I'm really feeling a Moonology card. I'm not sure why. But we're going to see what Moonology has for us. We do have the full moon coming up next week, and it's a full moon in Scorpio. Okay, so Holy Spirit, guide us with one of your messages? What can we look forward to? What can we use? Holy Spirit, a message. Okay. Ooh. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries, the ram, that like brave, bold, I'm charging in type of shit. Because you're just like, ooh, and it could be your Knight of Pentacles. Remember how I said he's been working his way to you. But maybe it's finally coming in. That tangible offer finally coming in for you. That fiery climax within yourself too. Like you're finally where you're supposed to be at in life. You're finally finding yourself. You're finally on your passion. You're finally on your path again. And then we have conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So this is for someone else too. The full moon, how we talked about we were talking about, jeez. Also, okay, another message I'm getting really quick. The full moon in Aries here is also, to me, the illumination of deception. It's the bringing of truth. It's the fiery climax approaching. It's like the truth of who you are is coming out. The truth of a situation is coming out. And then we have look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So I'm really strongly getting, like, and these are all full moons. These are all full moons. All completion. You have a fiery climax approaches. Conclusions are within reach. And you have look at the bigger picture. So what I'm strongly feeling is, so it's the illumination. The conclusions being within reach. It's like you finally see it. You finally saw everything. You finally saw the truth. The end of the deceptive behavior. The end of the lies. The end of the darkness that was concealing things you needed to see. And then what I'm also strongly getting is the full moon eclipse. The eclipse is like when the sun and the moon realign and come back together, right? And what I'm strongly feeling with that is the true twin flame, or true, okay, it's just a label, okay? But the true divine energies that are supposed to be together, coming together. The full moon eclipse, the conclusions are within reach. It's like the enlightenment, and you can see this as a situation. That's what I'm really strongly getting, is you can finally see this for what it is. You're looking at the bigger picture and you're realizing, like, this was not the divine energy that was my true counterpart. You're seeing the truth for what it is. You're also seeing that that person has a chance at redemption within divine, and then divine, it'll be divine's judgment call if they allow an offer to come back in from that person or not. But you just don't even care. You're at the point of walking away, right? But then it's also like with the Knight of Pentacles here, it's like the true hardworking little knight is working his way to you, and that could be the possible true divine partner, truly putting the work in. If this King of Pentacles wants to ever try to redeem himself over here, it's like he's gonna have to start all over as a knight with a tangible great offer, because the fuckery is not the fuckery energy, that lower vibrational shit is gone. It's not welcome here. It's not welcome here. If anyone is going to try to step into your life again, it's going to have to be the divine energy, right? We're loving, we're caring, we're compassionate. We understand people make mistakes in their lives. We understand people can change. But also it's like we're looking at the bigger picture now. We're not worried about this little energy because we know it's not going to come back. We know we learned our lesson. We know we closed out our deceptive self-doubt lessons over here. We know something beautiful is coming in. We know that we're working on something beautiful, a new craft, something grand for us. Okay. I got a new deck. It's the Unicorn Oracles. So we're going to draw a card from here too, because it's gorgeous, right? So we are going to take one. That wasn't supposed to come out. Oh, I guess it is. It's like, I didn't say anything yet, Spirit. Spirit knew what I was thinking, though, because it knew I was going to ask, like, well, what can we... I wasn't seeing the bigger picture. It landed on look at the bigger picture, you guys, and look, it's abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. You guys, where did we just see... Why do I feel like I saw a blessing somewhere? Yeah. Miracles and blessings. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Miracles and blessings are coming to you. Look at the bigger picture. Do you guys see the bigger picture right now? The bigger picture isn't all this bullshit that's hidden under here. It's the abundance coming in. It's the miracles and blessings coming in. It's the new opportunity coming in. It's the fact. It's looking at all of this. One more, Spirit. More Holy Spirit. It's looking at the bigger picture. Like, yes, you went through some bullshit, but like, look at all these blessings and abundance that are coming in for you. Look at everything that you learned. Appreciate this moment. You grew so much from the situation, and you learned how to find love within you. And even you probably still learned how to find love within yourself to forgive that person too. Like, you're maturing. You're becoming the Empress. You're becoming the Divine Feminine. You are the Divine Feminine. You're like a fiery climax approaching. I feel like it's like the crowning of who you are supposed to be. Oof, flyer. Yep. We have imagination. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. And over here, yeah, your supply is unlimited. Believe in the unimaginable. Believe that you have unlimited possibilities. You have an abundant life. You have miracles and blessings coming in like it's no one's business. You have like abundance, miracles, dreams. Look at the bigger picture. Conclusions are within reach. A fiery climax approaches. This is literally all building up. All the darkness you had to go through, and that you kept making it to light, and you're like, God, when is this ever gonna stop? Like, my heart is tired, my soul is tired. I can't keep trying to find the light in every dark situation. And you get tired, but it's like it's all been building up because you've just been dumping all that dark energy and like dumping it into a bucket. And then it's all like your angels, your hard work, all the hard work you put in to transmute all of that energy when you went into hermit mode, all of that became light. And now it's like, if you guys ever look at oh my gosh, where's my cards? If you guys ever look at, the star card, I think it's number 17 in the tarot, but if you ever look at it, in the good tarot, it's an angel, and she's holding a bucket, and it's like dumping that bucket of light over onto you now because you made it through all of that. Stop looking at the little details like, oh, well, he was breadcrumbing me, or he's just not brave enough yet. Like, no, just look at the bigger picture of what's going on. Look at how much you grew. Look at how much love you found. Look at how much appreciation you have for this lesson. Look at the miracles and blessings that are coming into your life now. Look at the abundance that surrounds you now. Look at the calling from God, the calling from divine, the new gift opportunity that you have. The conclusions are all coming within reach. Everything is tying together. You are infinite. And then what do we have at the bottom? This is beautiful. We have discernment. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. So, all of this wasn't as it seemed underneath. This is what I'm hearing. Divine was working behind the scenes, right? Above us. They were up here in the heavens, in the 5D, right? Meanwhile, we were going through hell down here on earth. We're fucking battling it out with a narcissistic asshole, right? But it's like divine is up here the whole time working on something, and then they're like, okay, it's time. Drop the blanket. And it's divine dropping this blanket of abundance and blessings and guidance and protection on top of you. On top of the whole situation. And now they know that, like, now they know that you can use your discernment, because that's what you needed to learn, right? That's what we said. The discernment between the divine energy and a little fuckboy energy. The discernment between a king and a con. The discernment between a king and a fucking child in costume jewelry. You are able to see the truth now. Stay true to your knowing of who you are, who your divine energy is, who your divine partner truly is. It wasn't this lower vibrational energy. If that person can embody that energy in the future is different, but it's energy, right? Twin flame is an energy. It's a divine energy in another human being that perfectly like mirrors and like becomes you, kind of, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. You learned discernment. That was one of the biggest lessons you had to learn out of all of this. Looking at the bigger picture, you had to learn discernment between when you were being in your Empress mode and when you weren't being in your Empress mode, when you were belittling yourself and self-sabotaging yourself and deceiving yourself into thinking you were in Empress mode, but reality is an Empress wouldn't take breadcrumbs. An Empress would not entertain third-party relationships. An Empress would not deal with fuckboy energy and try to call it, you know, makeup on a pig, you still have a pig, right? An Empress would not go and try to put makeup on a pig. An Empress would know that's a pig, and she would love the pig for a pig. A true Empress would, anyways. She would appreciate the beauty of life and all. So that's why, looking back at the situation, you're unfazed by it, because you're just like, they just didn't know any better. What does Jesus say when they hang him? Forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they do. That's the true, like, divine, like, energy that you embody when you are in your true Empress mode. And it's not excuses. It's not making excuses for someone who won't be responsible for their actions or who isn't owning up. It's just like coming to the realization that maybe they'll never change. Maybe they don't want to change. They just don't know any better right now, though. Some people lack that discernment within themselves, right? Some people lack the discernment to know when it's time to change, when it's time to leave, when it's time to go, what they're doing wrong. Some people don't even have the discernment within themselves to know when they're doing something wrong, when it's truly their fault. And I'm strongly getting that that's like, it's the divine energy within all of us knowing that some people just don't know any better. Wow. So speaking of divine, my other new deck is the Goddess Power Oracle. This one I will read for you. Oof. Oh my goodness. You guys saw that fly out, right? Right away? The sun. The motherfucking sun. I'm not even going to shuffle anymore. Like, I just don't even... I can show you guys what's on the bottom. And it's beauty. You guys. So we have 51. 6. 6. The sun. The sun. The beauty. The in-between. It's the beauty. And this is number 19 or number 10. So it's like the beauty within the completion of a cycle. The beauty in between cycles. This is the moment in between a cycle. This moment right now, it's the in-between moment between a cycle. Closing out. You close out that cycle, that karmic cycle. This is the beautiful moment in between the cycle. And sun, it's like 66. It's the, gosh, what, here, I'm gonna look up 66 too, because this is like, oh my god, and I'll find the meaning. I'm sorry, not the meaning, I'll find the meaning for these two, but it's like speaking so loudly for themselves. It's just like, oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Angel number 66. Oh my goodness. Angel number 66 is a powerful number of unconditional love, healing, and faith, and trust in the divine. Angel number 66 is a message from your angels to put your faith and trust in the benevolence of the universe as your daily needs are continually met. And then keep your thoughts private. So it says that again, and over here it says, keep your dreams a secret. So whatever passion you're working on, whatever clarity you have had, like, it's almost like divine saying, like, keep this a secret for now. And it's just because you're going to have people coming after it, after you. And this is a time where you need to be in that hermit mode and, like, keep growing, keep planting your garden, keep sowing, keep, like, watering your garden. And they're saying, don't tell, like, you know how they say, like, thou shalt not covet your neighbor's wife or whatever? Well, this is like, thou shalt not covet your neighbor's garden. Like, don't be envious of it. Like, don't try to steal from them. Like, don't ever tell people, like, when you're growing your little plants, don't tell people, like, oh, I'm growing blah, 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 blah. And then they're going to come at your garden and be envious. And they're going to, like, it's called ojo de echaron ojo, which in Spanish, it means, like, it's like the evil eye, like the stink eye. Like, someone's energy, literally just by staring at your garden. And they may not even be conscious of it, but some people are conscious of it. So remember, discernment. Know who is purposely hurting you and who's accidentally doing it. But it's like, with the evil eye, with the stink eye energy, it's like, they may look at it and not realize that their jealousy and their envy of it is going to cause it harm or cause you harm. But then there's people who do know it and they purposely send you malicious energy. So it's saying, divine saying, keep this project of yours a secret, keep this little energy of yours a secret, because it's going to fucking blow up. Like, the glow up is going to be fucking real. It's going to be beautiful. Because your imagination, if you've ever been in dark times, your imagination is fucking glorious at this point, right? Because you had to keep yourself in the light. 1212. 1212 is also really significant. It's 1212, you guys. Ooh. My goodness. Like, the synchronicity within this moment, it's like, I'm telling you, it's the, you know, the fiery climax approaching. Like, it's like, holy moly. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let me find the sun really quick for you guys, and beauty. The sun and beauty. Oh my goodness. Our goddess power. I just heard the sun will come out tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. And that's just what I heard. And then I heard the birds singing. Okay, so we have Benzai. I think that's a T. Benzai 10. And Yi. Okay, so let's find out who they are. Yeah, Benzai 10. So let's see. Oh my goodness. Benzai 10. So, Benzai 10. You are at your most lovely where you are being yourself. The Japanese goddess of beauty, Benzai 10, reminds you that knowing, accepting, and honoring yourself as a spiritual being in a physical body requires self-care. Now is the time to support yourself by surrounding yourself with beauty and choosing to see its power in every aspect of your life. If you can commit to doing that, you will be amazed at how much more beauty arises to greet you. Open your eyes to the wonder everywhere. Even in the most unexpected places, beauty waits to be discovered. Consider this before you turn away from a person, place, or thing. Beauty is everywhere. It's your time to find it, and the goddess Benzai 10 will help you. Alignment message. Your ability to see beauty in the world is dimmed by a momentary lapse in self-worth. And we had to do, remember how we had the Empress was in reverse over here because she was lacking her self-worth? She forgot who she was. So remember, it's about finding that self-love and self-care within yourself. So, it says, the goddess of beauty asks you whether you've been set back by a visit of perfectionism or others have withheld their support, causing you to feel small and insignificant. Whatever the circumstances, it appears that you have been hijacked by a sense of lack. Your alignment task is to restore your self-worth and regain your equilibrium by refusing to engage in these mind games designed to dim your light. Again, it's putting away that doubt, that self-deception, those fucking mind games that we played with ourselves. We were deceiving ourselves, right? We're done. We're done playing those games. Your alignment task is to restore your self-worth and regain your equilibrium by refusing to engage in these mind games designed to dim your light. Now is the time for positive self-inventory. The goddess Benzai 10 is here to remind you that you are a bright, shiny, beautiful being of divine power and light. You are more than enough. And the world contains more than enough beauty for you. This is a good place to dust off and start again. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right? Dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. Because if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. This is a divine saying, like, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Try again. That's what it's saying. It's time to dust off and start again, right? That's so beautiful. Then we have Yi. So we'll do the sun and then we shall call it. Okay. It says, when you shine your light into the world, you will attract various people and experiences that match or challenge your commitment to being empowered. Right now, you are receiving information to know what choice to make. which opportunity to take, and which person to trust. The Aboriginal Australian sun goddess Yi illuminates your path with her rays and brings clarity as she shows you what you need to know. A bright light also attracts a lot of bugs, so know that you may also attract those who see themselves smaller as a result of your empowerment. This is conditioning. This is conditioning that needs to be healed in many people in the world. All you can do is to be incandescent and joyful, kind and truthful, and the world will begin to reflect the goodness back to you. The goddess Yi is happy to help you shine. The alignment message is, sometimes the light shines too bright and too hot for you to achieve your aims. Although the sun is bright, getting too close to its fire will risk everything burning to the ground. Do you really want to know all that is hidden from you now? Are you ready to face the harsh light of illumination that rips open your old ideas and shows you what else is possible? Your alignment task is to be bold and brave. Don't shrink away. Know that this is all part of the process of evolution that calls forth the bright sunlight to show you the shadows so that you cannot escape your own denial. Again, the sabotage back here, it's like you've come to the realization that you were doing it to yourself, and you can't like keep denying yourself. You can't keep how she had the two swords, right? She was blindfolding herself. She was in denial. She didn't want to see the options. And this is saying, like, you can't keep doing that to yourself. Like, that's self-sabotage. Like, you can't stay in denial. You can't say that you don't see the bullshit in a situation. You can't say that you don't see the good also in that situation, right? Because for a lot of people, you've been in these shitty situations, yet you still love the person. You still see the good in them, especially if you're a very nurturing and kind, loving person. If you know how to love unconditionally, like, you see the good in people despite the shitty situations. But it's like you can't be in denial anymore. You have to embrace that people are both shadow and light. Okay? And getting too close to the sun, being too close to the light, it's like, but you also can't just see the light, because it's going to burn you, because you're not going to see the shadows coming, right? You're not going to see the shadows coming from behind you that are about to attack you. You have to embrace that a person is both light and dark. You have to embrace that they have the light within them and they have the shadows within them. You can't just, you have to use your discernment. See it for what it really is, okay? Don't be in denial of darkness and shadows. Don't be in denial that you're getting too close to just light, you know? You have to be balanced. There has to be the dark and the light, right? The yin and the yang. It exists within all of us. Okay, so it says, don't shrink away. Know that this is all part of the process of evolution that calls forth the bright sunlight to show you the shadows, so you cannot escape your own denial. Allow the truth to burn through your defenses. Then you will be set free. When the sun goddess Yi comes with her bright light, it is a day of reckoning that will lead only to miracles. Oh my God. Miracles. We have miracles and blessings, abundance. Everything has its gift. Abundance over here. Blessings are coming to you. What else? Imagination. You are infinite. Give yourself permission to dream. Every situation has love and light. You guys, this is like... This is going to be a day of amazing miracles because you allowed yourself to see the truth. You took off the blindfold. You're seeing things for what they really are. You're seeing the light and the dark within other individuals, and you're respecting it. And you're choosing you. You're choosing to love you. Because just like you see the light and the dark, you have to also come to the realization that you cannot heal that person. They have to heal themselves. You cannot always be a light for others in that type of situation, because how it said, like, your light will attract bugs, and how it also says, like, keep your dreams, where is it at? Keep your dreams, keep your dreams a secret. And then this one was about keeping something a secret, keeping your beauty a secret, keeping your inner beauty. I don't know. It was something about keeping a secret, but what it's saying is you're shining like the sun right now because you figured this shit out. But like and you're working on your endeavors, and a fiery climax is approaching. But it's saying, like, you're gonna attract small bugs in still, but show them the light and compassion. Be joyous. Be yourself. Don't worry about them. Don't become bitter and cynical and swoop down to their, level of unacknowledgement or their level of denial. Because like I said, some people know the truth and they just deny it. They don't want to see it. And this is saying, like, it's time for you to shine. It is time for you to be yourself. It is time to show this light But also, don't go rambling it to people who are small-minded or to people who you know aren't going to support you. Don't go rambling it to the bugs in your life, right? You're not going to plant a beautiful garden and then go tell all the bugs, hey, bugs, I just planted a beautiful garden. Come on over. No, you're not. If they find it, they find it. But at that point, like, your garden is flourishing and one little bug is not going to hurt it. It's still going to flourish beautifully, bountifully, abundantly, prosperously. People will come and they will try to put your light out. But if you're at the fucking sun stage, one little bug is not going to do anything to you. Even a whole mass of bugs, even a whole planet of bugs from Earth would not do shit to the sun right now. They would catch on fire before they got to the sun, right? You are divinely protected by your own light, by divine's light, by the beauty and just grand, like, abundance and miracles and, like, divine energy that's surrounding you right now. All right, you guys, I hope you have an amazing, wonderful day. I hope this message highly resonated with someone. If it did, please do share down below. Let me know how this experience is working out for you. And please remember that your lessons learned in a dark or difficult time of your life could be a blessing for someone else. So please share your lessons down below as blessings for others. I thank you so much for spending time with me. I thank you so much for your donations. I thank you so much for your energy exchange. I thank you so much for being here and supporting me and watching these videos and letting me know, that this is going somewhere. Even though technically the message I heard when I started doing this was just put them out. And it's just about Holy Spirit saying, this is my part of the work, just my work is just creating the message and putting it out. And then it's like, and Holy Spirit will just take care of the rest. So it's just like saying, like, don't worry about what's going on. You just upload it, post it, and then just let it go, right? I don't know why I said that, but that was for someone. So it's like saying, like, do good in the world, but, like, don't tell everyone. You don't have to tell everyone. Like, don't brag about it. Don't bring your ego into the situation and be like, well, I did so good. I gave so-and-so $20. Whatever you're kind of doing, like, don't do it because you want to show it off. You can be proud of a situation. Or you can be, like, it's a self-love thing. You can be proud of yourself for finally listening to your inner calling. But, like, you don't have to get that acknowledgement from the world. Like, you don't need other people to come and, like, shower you with gifts and stuff. Because remember, if people overshower you with gifts and stuff too, it could also dim your light down a bit because it's rain. They're raining on your parade in a way. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, so I'm just gonna cut it there. My throat hurts a ton. This was a lot of truth I feel needed to be spoken for a lot of people, and I thank Spirit for letting me deliver this message to you guys, and I wish you all a great, beautiful day. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. And remember to set your intentions for the new moon coming up on May 7th. Or full moon coming up. Full moon, you guys. We have so many full moons. I don't know why I never put that realization together. We have full moon, full moon, full moon. Wow. So this full moon is going to be powerful as F for a lot of people, okay? May 7th. Set your intentions. Dream so just hugely. You envision the new reality you want. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. You are infinite. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. You have miracles and abundance and prosperity and blessings, and you have the sun on your side. You have divine energy on your side. You are, like, loaded. You're a fucking gun that is cocked right now. Your bow, where is it? Your bow is armed. It's divinely fucking armed. So, and it's always going to aim true. It will always find its true right mark. So you look at the bigger picture, look at a big bomb-ass dream, and then fire it on the full moon. Set it out into the universe, and the universe will start giving it back to you. All right. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.